Hi guys, this is Riri and Rita After Dark. So this is our episode 2, and on today's episode we are going to be talking about why I stayed in situations that I knew were wrong. I believe a lot of us have found out of ourselves in situations like that. You know this thing is wrong, but you keep doing it, or you see yourself doing it. You seem not to be able to leave the place and all of that. I want to share my personal experience and why I stayed in situations that I knew were wrong. So stay tuned, just listen. Okay. So one of the reasons I think I stayed in a situation that I knew was wrong is that I was so concerned about what people will say. You know, when you're probably in a relationship with someone, or you started a business and then maybe you've been loud about it, or you should started a project and you have been loud, yeah, and you've been loud about that project to everybody around you and all of that, and all of a sudden you see that the thing is no longer serving you. You would not want to just leave it immediately. For me though, I wouldn't just want to leave it immediately, because I mean, everybody have seen me do that and all of that. So what people will say had kept me in situations I knew were wrong. And wait, I think that's wrong, because it's not about the people, it's about you. You yourself, you are a project. You don't really need people's validations. I have got to realize that I don't really need people's validations to live my life. Whether or not you do, people are still going to talk. If you like, stay. If you like, leave. People are still going to talk. People are still going to say what they're going to say. So I've got to realize that never again will I stay in a situation that I know is wrong because of what people will say. I got to learn it the hard way. I'd grown past 20 before I got to realize. Well, it's better late than never. So at least I learned, and I just want to share. And second thing that made me stay in situations I knew were wrong, I'm going to say compromise or self-betrayal. Bible said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Okay, Bible said there are two great commandments. One, love the Lord with all your heart. Number two, love your neighbor as you love yourself. It means you shouldn't love anybody more than you love yourself. But sometimes, instead of loving ourselves, we get to put people first. That's compromising, that's self-betrayal. In a situation where you said, you know, that this thing that I want to do is wrong, or this thing I'm doing is actually wrong, but because you betray yourself and you want to probably please the next person, well, let me just please them. Let me just tickle their fantasy. Let me just do what they want to do, while you are abandoning your own self and what you want, what your heart wants, what your body wants, what your mind, your brain, everything about you want. You neglect it and you choose the next person. I think that is a sin as well, because Bible instructs that we should love our neighbor as we love ourselves, not loving our neighbor more than ourselves. So I think over the years, I had stayed in situations that I knew were wrong because of self-betrayal, and I think it's wrong. Yeah. Everybody needs to be the master of their plan. If something is not going as you want it to go, be it whoever, it's okay to quit. It's okay to withdraw, no matter what is at stake. Look at yourself, ask yourself, this thing I want to do, will I regret it? Is it wrong for myself, for my personal ecosystem? Is it wrong? First of all, before going ahead to think about what somebody else wants, because I've got to know that if you're not at peace with yourself, a lot is missing in your life and you are being unfair to yourself. So make sure that, before doing anything, before agreeing to anything, before signing on any paper, ask yourself, am I in the right place? Is my body at peace? Is my mind at peace? Am I okay? That you asking yourself is you prioritizing yourself, loving on yourself, and it's not a sin. People can wake up and say, "Oh, this one is self-centered." You need to know what you want first. And if you still want to go ahead and do it, let it be that it's something you can come out of, you can handle. It's not the one that can break you. So far, so good. We are learning. Life has been really rocky sometimes. Some days it's really rough, and all of that. But then again, thank God because all these things I'm coming to share, God taught me. God took me on a journey, and He keeps unveiling deep things about life to me. And at the end of the day, peace is becoming such a priceless thing to me. And I'm seeming to be prioritizing peace. And the moment I started embracing peace and calm, things are actually working. I just thought to share though. And just like I said, in case you're coming across my videos for the first time, my name is Rita, and this was Rita After Dark. I'm going to see you on the Rita After Dark episode 2. I'm going to see you on the next episode. We're going to talk better. This is your online big sister, your internet big sis that is here to talk about life, deep emotions, the hard truths that we don't always share. I'm here to talk about them, and it's okay to ask your questions. I'll be honest with my answers and all of that. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.